I'm gonna start things off with just a couple of things. First of all, you and I met about 2 years ago. It probably wasn't as earth-shattering as it was.
Were we at a bar?
You were in town. You were in St. Catharines for the Big Brothers Big Sisters Ride for Kids' Sake. I did some TV work locally here for your TV. We used to call it Coachco here. It's part of the Coachco Corporation, and I rebranded as Your TV. My name is Mike Balsam, for those that don't know me.
Say hi to Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hello, everybody. But you love to do that charity work, and you love to do a lot of work up here in Canada, where you were born.
Yeah, I have to say that I got into this business just to be, the best actor I can be, and art, and love, and all that stuff that goes along with plays and theater and films and movies. But I had no interest in being a celebrity. I could care less. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. But I was always that guy. Oh, you're the guy on Last Fight. Oh, you're the guy from The Client. Oh, you're the guy on Entourage. But you do something like Sons of Anarchy, and it changes.
That must have changed your life.
It changed my life. And what it did, for the good and for the bad, it made me a celebrity. So the one thing I could do to keep my heart rate down and not be, when you're having your pitch taken all the time now, which I do happily because I do love my fans, it's the charity work. And charity work, we should all, and we all do, give back. You don't have to be a celebrity, but shame on the ones that don't. Because if someone wants to take a picture with me as Tig Traeger or Wax and Lock Down or all these parts I played, and then cancer research has benefited from that, or Big Brothers Big Sisters, or Creative Kids, or the USO tours I've done. I mean, seriously, I love giving back. Now, and we all do, right? Canadians, good for us. Right? America's going through just such, I don't even know what's going on, but the people I know in America, the people I hang out with, are such beautiful givers back to the community, and givers back to the environment, and givers back to all the animal rights and all that stuff. And so, good for those people in America too who do that, because I love you all.
Do you have a community of Canadians that you connect with?
Or Canadians? What?
But are there other Canadians that you connect with?
Yeah, we hang out. We're scared of America. Yeah, we hang out. We talk hockey. We talk about the CFL. We talk about,
Nobody knows what that is.
Giant SLs here in Hamilton. What the hell's going on? It's a hockey match. I mean, right? Great Cup, is that what you said? Too early to tell. But no, yeah, of course. Yeah.
There's another local connection. I'm looking at your bio today, and I didn't realize this, but I remember in 1986, I was a student at Niagara College in Welland, and some of our students were asked. I was in radio and television. Some of the students were asked to help out to participate in the shooting of a movie here in St. Catharines, in the Niagara area in St. Catharines. The Boy in Blue. You were in that
Boy
movie.
in Blue.
So you were here in St. Catharines shooting in 1986.
You're darn tootin'. That was my very first movie.
Wow.
Yeah, I learned how to be cut out of a movie. I didn't know. I was a big theater guy in Stratford, as you know, youngest and best ever, and Arturo Ui, and all the theater I did in Canada was trying to do some. So I did a movie. I paid $850 for one day.
You were on your way.
That was so much money back then, right? And I had one scene where we were in a little wagon, and I was the guy, of course, with the bottle of booze. So I remember I had 4 lines, but the director kept saying to me, Kim, make sure you look at the camera, make sure you look, because Nick Cage was out doing his thing, and I was supposed to be cutting him down and making a bet on him, whatever. But I was so in it, I was so method, I was so internal, that I basically did my lines to my bottle. And so they got cut out. So I learned, when they say, look at the camera, Kim, try and look at the camera. Stay in the movie.
Do you have memories of St. Catharines? You're playing in St.
No.
Catharines?
Next question. I love St. Catharines. I drive by it to get to Ridgeway. I got a really good buddy who was in Ridgeway. You know Jimmy McDonald? Let's hug it out right now. Let's hug it out. Oh, well, hi, cousin.
Small world, small world. So I know,
That's called a bonus in my profession.
wow. Bad Blood, newer series.
That's awesome.
You play a member of the Rosito family, crime family. What was that like, working with Anthony LaPalle?
Yeah, so, when Sons ended, right, we'll talk about Sons in a sec here, but when that ended, it was time for all of us, from Tommy to me to Ron to Charlie, everyone just to spread their wings. So I'm certainly wasn't looking for a new series right away. Got right back into movies 24/7, and I even did a play this year. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I did Jerusalem, which was kind of amazing. But Bad Blood was brought to me by Mark Montefiore at True Metric Media about 2 years ago, and it's the story based on truth about Vito Rizzuto, right, one of the biggest mobsters in the world, let alone Canada, for sure, in Montreal. And he had a sidekick, Irish, blue eyes, sometimes green, depending on how much red wine I've had the night before. But he was a fictionalized guy to come in to tell this story, a 6-part miniseries. It was shot 2 years ago. It was on the city last fall, that Mike just said. It did so well. It was so amazing that we are now doing the 2nd season.
Woo!
Yeah, 8 shows. Where's Nick? Is Nick Haskin here? Oh, there's Nick. There's my driver, 24/7. Say hi to Nick right there. Beautiful wife Donna, so he's my bodyguard when I'm on the road. So basically, we're filming right now, and 2nd season we're about halfway through. We shoot a lot of it in Sudbury, and some in Montreal. You can tell. Sorry, Nick, he's from Sudbury. I love Montreal, and I love Sudbury too. But anyway, Bad Blood 2, it's going to be so exciting. You guys have no idea what's coming. If you've seen the 1st season, you're just going to be blown away in season 2.
A lot of people want to know, will there ever be another Sons of Anarchy series?
That question gets asked so much, right, guys? Yeah. With you fans of Sons, I mean, what a show, right? Like, what a
It's a show about family. It's a show about bonds, about betrayal. During the 7 seasons or 8 seasons? 7 seasons. During those 7 seasons, how much of a family did that cast become? Because I look at you guys in the media now, I look at you at events like this, and you all seem to be continuing to spend time together, continuing to work together. I think it was 2 years ago with Big Brother's Ride. Another cast member was with you up here in that ride as well.
Yeah, Booney and Theo's come to do a couple with me as well. I can't even make a joke about this, even though I like to make jokes as much as I can. We got along so fucking well. I mean, how is that even possible? I mean, Ron Perlman, right, Big Daddy, I mean, he's such an amazing human being, such an amazing actor. Charlie came into his own, Katie Seagal, and me, and Booney, and Tommy, and Ryan, and Theo, and Hunter, and Maggie Stiff. I mean, she had a tough day with all us testosterone flying around. Oh, wait a minute, the women had more testosterone than the men did on that show. So, I can't even kid, it was just the greatest family. And like you just mentioned, we did events together, we did charities together, we rode together, we did everything together. I mean, there was dinners we would have, and the restaurant would tip off TMZ and the press, and we'd have, vans that would just come in on us, and cameras would be out, and all it took was for me or Ron or Tommy to stand up and go, not tonight, and they would just drive away because we needed time to ourselves, and we didn't want to be inundated with photographs because there was a lot going on in that show. And Kurt Sutter created a really crazy environment with all his brilliance, all his dark internal storylines that we don't even know where they came from half the time. But it went by like that. And people say to me, I mean, I've met so many people saying, do you miss it? Do you miss it? And I go, no, I don't. But I'll never forget it. I'll never forget that show. That show, I know Charlie feels that way. I know all of us probably do. Never forget that show. But you just have to understand, it got so violent that last season. It got so violent, I'd say to Charlie, who are we killing it now and why? And Charlie would go, if you don't know Coatsy, I don't know. And so it just became a madness sea of revenge and secrets. And that's exactly the way Kurt wanted it to go down. And so congratulations, Kurt. But for us, it was the perfect time to end because it had gone just, I mean, what a great great showing. And the reviews just went like that. The viewership went like that. It never went down. It never went medium. It just kept going up, and we'll always have that.
Do you think it was hard for Kirk to find a resolution for the ending?
I don't think so. I mean, if Kurt was here right now, I could be wrong, but I think amazingly talented showrunners, and I have one right now in Bad Blood too, Michael Conovis, they know the beginning in the Bible. We call it the Bible. You know, when a showrunner sits down with Paramount or FX, they want to see a Bible. It's not the Bible. It's a Bible of the storyline, where it's going to go. And I know for a fact Kurt Sutter went in there with that Hamlet-esque storyline. Hamlet was Charlie, Kate was Gertrude, Ron was, you know, and we all had like little fictional, oh, who could he be, or who's that, or, you know, but it was a Hamlet story. Kurt knew exactly how it was going to end. Kurt knew exactly how it was going to begin. But those seasons 2 through 6, man, I think he got, as the wind was blowing or as the river was running, he changed it up in there, and he wasn't afraid to do that. And it was pretty, well, you guys, whoever saw the show, you know.
You bring up a good point because, you know, I talked about the show being really about family. You talk about it being very Hamlet-esque. You know, when I first started watching the show, I would talk to people about it, and they would say, oh yeah, that's that show about the bikers and all the murders and all that. But it wasn't. It was so much deeper than that.
It was a character-driven story. I mean, it just really was. And to your point, Mike, I mean, I did 2, maybe 3 USO tours happily. I'm so anti-war, but I'm very pro-Canadian troop, pro-NATO, pro-American troop, the troops, man. They don't want to work on this way, and I know there's, you know, whatever, but I'm just so pro-troop. Anyway, they would tell us constantly before going downrange, before, you know, maybe going off to never coming back, that our show was such a huge, impactful brotherhood. They kept calling it the brotherhood. And they just, it made them feel so good to watch our show before they went out and did their reconnaissance and all that stuff. And then when they come back and thank their lucky stars, they were back, they would binge the show again. Cops, lawyers, college kids, gay, straight, married, I mean, women and men could watch that show. Who doesn't want to see Charlie's bum? I want to see his bum. I did see his ass a lot. Too much. But, oh, damn, we had fun.
A little bit of inside information. Let me know, was there anybody in that cast that had to learn to ride a bike before getting there?
Everybody except for DL, Boone, and me. And trust me, it showed. I mean, I'm not going to mention, but Charlie became an amazing rider. That kid could flat out ride. He couldn't for a season, but man, when he learned, he was like. But my nickname on staff, you probably know this, is Safety First. I was the only one. I mean, oh God, thank you. I mean, I'm not religious at all, but thank you to the spirits up there, because we should have wiped out. We should have been seriously injured so many times in that show from idiotic riding. I would stop shots in the middle, go cut, Tommy, why are you dragging your feet? Because my shoes are slippery. Don't drag your feet. Go to the rocks. Wipe them up, get some Coca-Cola, stick it. Don't drag your feet. And you know, why are you out of formation? Boy, we were like synchronized swimming though by the end. We really, on action, we really had it going on. But the boys would get really pissed off at me for stopping the shots once in a while, but deep down I knew what I was doing with safety, because that's all I cared about.
Some of the writing looked very choreographed, almost poetic in a way.
Yeah, and I think it needed to be. I remember being, you know, because I've been on a bike since I was 9 years old. There was a scene where the Russians were after us, and Sutter said, I'm the only one who could ride and shoot at the same time. That was kind of cool. In fact, that was really cool. Because I'm right-handed, but you gotta keep your hand on the throttle. So I pulled with my left, fired, looked at it was cool.
Let's start taking some questions from the audience. Carolyn's going to bring the microphone around. Is there somebody that would like to ask a question?
I know we've been talking. I know we've been talking a lot about Sons of Anarchy, but I was going to ask you what it's like doing comedies. I seen you in Goon with Sean William Scott. Died laughing, thought it was hilarious.
Nice.
And like, how is it different from going from action shooting to doing the comedy? You were the coach.
You know, I love comedy. I love comedy the most. People say, what's your favorite part? I go, I don't have one. What's the most? I don't, like, my brain doesn't think that way. Like, I don't have a favorite. I'm so fortunate to have stumbled into acting at 19 years old. I was just this redneck hockey player. I wanted to be a history teacher. Took a drama class so I could finally meet some girls. I was such a redneck in high school in muscle cars. And, I mean, girls were still scary. But you know, I thought I'm bound to meet a couple of girls in college. And, you know, first acting class, it was 3 guys and 22 women. I thought, I'm in the right place. And it all worked out. I had 25 plays in college. Anyway, my point is, look, Robert De Niro, who, you know, Brando and De Niro are 2 of my boys that I just loved growing up and couldn't get enough of. De Niro always said, you're going to be typecast. Don't fight it. He spoke, especially when you start out, you're going to be typecast. And I was a full complete gangster going, boom. And so I never worried about this face, or these cheekbones, or these eyes. And I did, last Boy Scout, client, innocent blood, tough guys, tough guys, tough guys. But you know what, bro? As people got to know who I was, when people got to know my acting, I couldn't wait to pick my nose and eat it. I couldn't wait to be funny. I couldn't wait. And now I bring humor, certainly in The Last Boy Scout, certainly in Boomba Baby, that was me. I mean, you know, Bad Boys. I did a favor for Michael Bay. Please do the first scene over. They didn't have a first scene with Lawrence and Will Smith. So they brought me in, and we did a lot. You know, about the comedian, and I suck, and you know, hitting the curve, and I don't know. I love comedy, that's my point. And Goon, 1 and 2, I mean, I was too old to be a player, but I certainly wasn't too old to be a coach, so damn, that was fun.
Your criticism to the hockey players was the best. I loved it.
Thanks.
Another question from the audience? Anybody? Gentleman in blue, Karen.
Did you find it hard to go from theater to screen?
Did I find it hard to go from theater to screen? I didn't really know what hard was, right? I mean, I'm not kidding you. I was so not afraid to fail. I was so soaking up everything that I could possibly soak up. I remember seeing Taxi Driver in college, second year of college, Taxi Driver. I remember, and I looked at De Niro and I watched that, and I just said, I want to do that. I didn't understand it, but I want to do that. And so my first real foray into screen acting was Nike. Is there anyone here who's old enough to know Scott Hylands and Jeff, right? Jeff Wincott, Scott Hylands, Nike, Cop Show, mid-'80s. And I mean this, like, I was always an internal actor, even in my stage, I was always internal, always wanting to feel everything and listen. See, these young actors, you know, they think they know what method is. They think they know, oh, wow, I'm going to go sleep out in the cold and feel that. They don't have a clue. It's acting is listening. You have, like, I don't know what Mike and I are going to say right now, right? If you don't listen, you can't be a good actor. So I knew that. But I didn't know what a mark was, I didn't know what a clapper was, so I didn't know those things. But I remember auditioning for Sonny Grosso, the real French Connection, Sonny Grosso, who produced that show, in Toronto, young actor, Stratford, all that stuff. They brought me in for a 2-line villain. And I walk in the room, there's 8 producers, Claire Walker, one of the biggest casting people in the world, I love Claire. I walk in, and Grosso looked at me, and they looked at me, and I only had 2 lines. You know what I did? I won't do it here because I'm too old now, but I sat on a chair like this, and I rocked back. I remember De Niro did it in Taxi Driver. He's in his apartment, and he's rocking back, and the TV was on, and he's rocking, and you thought he was going to fall, and I did that for the audition. And so all of a sudden I had their attention because I didn't know if I was going to fall, but I had boots on, cowboy boots on. And it's just, and then I walked out of the room. Claire comes running on this, they go, hey, Kim, we have another part for you, could you? And it was the lead bad guy. His name was was Chet. That's a lie. Maybe it was. Chet was in the last Boy Scout. That's what, it doesn't matter. Some guy. But he had like 8 big scenes, super violent, super funny. And I remember going to set even when I wasn't filming, and oh hi, to that baby, that little beautiful baby. You don't have to leave, sweetie. Anyway, I truly remember getting the part and going to set early to find out what a boom, putting on a mic, and I did all that stuff really hard. And 65 movies later, all this TV, and going back to States this year, it's all worked out right. I mean, pretty happy.
What do you consider when you look back on your career, other than Sons of Anarchy? What was the big break?
It all was a big break for me. I mean, I'm so proud Canadian. I didn't marry an American. I married my college sweetheart. We're still married, which is a miracle.
Woo!
34 years of marriage, for 40 years of my life. Think about that. 42 years of Jesus. 2 beautiful girls we have, like they're stunning rock stars, both of them. Not rock stars, but
You didn't name them Don and Paul.
I didn't. I should have. No, so think about it. U of S, Toronto, signing with a big agent. The big agent goes, gets you ready to film and television. I go, no, we're not. More theater, be more theater. I want to be a better actor in theater. So he listened to me because he was my agent working for me. And Gary Gowdy's gone now, but he was amazing back in the day. And then all of a sudden, all these New York reviewers saw my work in Stratford and said, you've got to come to New York. I did. I didn't have any O1, H1, nothing. And signed with a big agency down there and started working. I did Dracula in Atlanta. I went right to Broadway, took over for Aidan Quinn on Sweet Great Name Desire so I could play Stanley Kowalski, Circle in the Square for 5 months. So that's where it all began. That's when you're on Broadway, you're 28 years old, you're playing Stanley. Everyone took notice of that. So that's when it all began with Last Boy Scout, Flying Innocent Blood, O1 and H1s. Got my green card from Waterworld. So I allowed my wife and my kids to get their green card. Now we're American citizens as well, we're both. And it's just become extremely easy to cross the borders and work in both countries happily. But it's all because of my complete lack of fear. I just wasn't scared of anything. And the one thing America does have better than we do, not much these days, but the one thing that they do is they're not afraid of stars. They want you to be from Romania, they want you to be from Canada, they want you to be from England or Africa. Stars, they want stars there. They want to give opportunities to people who are super good violin players, super great singers. They welcome that. Canada does too, but not in anywhere near the same scale. They don't even know, how great they have it with the Sheila McCarthy's of this country and Colin Fjords, And I'm always promoting Canadian talent because it's really good. So.
Any other questions from the audience? Right over here.
Even though you weren't on the show very long, what was it like to work on Prison Break?
Prison Break. There's a question I don't get very often. Sullins? No. Sullins. He was an asshole. He was a jerk. What? Yeah, poor Mahone. Billy Fickner, right? My BFF. Billy Fickner, for all you beautiful people from Buffalo. Billy and I did a movie in Buffalo last year called Cold Brook. It's going to be coming out this fall. Keep your eyes open. It's going to be absolutely amazing. 2 blacks. So, did you see it? Oh, good for you. I looked better than Fickner, didn't I? Of course we were. Well, there you go. I love those stories. Yeah, so Billy, we're BFFs from Black Hawk Down, that's where we met. And he got me on Prison Break. He said, you gotta come and do the show. I said, do I have to audition? He goes, yes, you do. Oh, Jesus. So I did, and I got the part. And I think I did 4, 5, maybe 6. Huh? Yeah, I think I did 5 or 6 shows. But the great thing about that was I got to work with Victor, right? So that was cool. And I had a really good time on that. I had really short hair. I looked really odd, but yeah. I think I looked so strange.
Next question? Yep.
When you worked on Sons of Anarchy, is there one scene in particular that like really like stood out to you?
See, no, I don't answer those questions. You've been hearing me. I have no favorites. I have no, but I will say that the death of my daughter in that pit. I mean, who thinks of stuff like that? I mean, true story. I'll never forget. I was in New York, and Sutter was with me and a few other people, and Kurt sort of pulled me aside and said, "I'm going to tell you something about the beginning of season 5." I said, "Sure." And he went on to describe that entire scene. And I'm not kidding you guys. Like I'm sure I'm a tough guy, but I'm a pussycat too. I teared up. I really teared up right there in the bar with Sutter, thinking, how am I going to do that? Like, how am I going to do that? And I had 2 beautiful daughters in real life, right? So
That's what I was going to say.
My whole method, internal thing. Anyway, true story. We get the script at least a month before we start to shoot. I have a buddy in LA where I live who's a therapist, an amazing therapist. And I get to talk to him all the time with certain characters of the human condition. And I always bring him a couple of beautiful bottles of red and we really get into it. And I showed him the script. He sat there and he just, and then he started talking. And he said the most amazing thing about that scene to him was how beautiful Sutter had the beats from anger to shock to numbness to fighting or fleeing to crying to you'd rather be dead. Like seriously. So for me, we filmed it over two nights. I didn't go home, stayed in a hotel and really see part of LA. Lost my voice from the screaming, but that was some of the most painful internal stuff I've ever done. And we were also supportive of everybody when we went to the premiere that September. You can imagine this, right? Like you think that we see everything, like the stuff Katie did, and we're not in it, but we wouldn't see it. The stuff I would do, like the only people who saw, even Charlie, Boone, and Tommy, who showed up later that night when I'm rocking and crying, and they come and see her burned in the pit. They didn't see my work from the night before. So the first time anyone could see it, I'd seen it because I could do some looping ADR, was at the premiere. And I'm not kidding, we were like this with everybody. Like when Katie got raped, I could just go on and on. Every season had something. Well, that was Tig's season that season. Yeah. And with Pope and all that, it was a really bizarre season. But honestly, everyone stood up and looked at me and came over and shook my hand and kissed me. And as we had done the seasons before and after, it was Katie's or Mom's or Charlie's. But that happened to be Tig's first show, right? And it was.
What can you say about Tig's relationship with Venus Van Dam?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, I don't know why she's not here right now. What a rock on that woman. What a rock. Look, you know what, honestly, like, actually, I'm always honest, really, but thank fuck for that Venus-Tig relationship in season 7, because seriously, for Tig, it was just a lot of violent stuff, but that's called acting, man. I mean, that's called pure, uninhibited, 2 straight men, one who shaved her legs and her chest and her wig, high heels, and put on a rack like that weren't real, and one of the toughest guys Sons of Anarchy ever birthed, falling in love. I mean, that's shit only Kurt Sutter can come up with. But I'm telling you what, that scene where I come home and she's there and put on a dress, baby, and we got all emotional and hugging and stuff. That scene was showed before it aired to every big shot in the Fox lot. 220 people were in. John Niagara stood up and he said, at FX, this is the kind of stuff we want to do. This is the kind of stuff we need to do. And this is why we are FX. Watch this. And they showed the entire thing. Dominic Pagoni, one of the best marketing people on the planet, called me after and said, everyone was crying. Everyone was, that night that we filmed that scene, I insisted that we did all those 3 scenes in the same day, 16 hours. All 3, just me and Walt. We saved that one to the end. And I'm telling you what, you guys, there was 85 set men and women who were just, we had a standing ovation. Then Walt denied, it's all done. I said, take them off. Take those boobs off and let's go inside. He's a great actor. So he did. He took the boobs off and took his wig off. And we each had a car to take us home that night because we was doing such a long night. We smoked a pack of cigarettes. Sorry, don't tell my wife. And drank whiskey and talked about acting and love and relationships and acting. And you don't get to do that kind of stuff.
Gentleman in the blue?
Did you ever question a script or a treatment that you received where you read it and said, I don't
In Sons?
Yeah, like to yourself and say, I don't really agree with this.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I'll never forget, I think it was season 3, after, or was it season 2, might have been 2, Donna's gone. Sorry, it was an accident. I didn't mean it, it was supposed to be Opie. Anyway, that next season, I think season 2, yeah, it was, because that's when Gemma gets raped by the KKK and all that horrible, horrible stuff that was going on there. And Gemma had no one to open up to. And I remember reading the 9th and 10th script, and in it, it said, take Gemma, get it on in the closet. And I put it down and I said, I'm out, I can't, I'm the sergeant at arms, I would never do that to the president of the club. So Kurt said, come to my office, so I did, and sat down. And he goes, first of all, she comes on to you. You don't come on to her. She's so messed up. She's so troubled. Take's always been tight with her. Clay and Take have always been the tightest of the tight. She's coming on to you and it just happens. It just happens. She'll be kissing you, it just happens. That's number 1. Number 2, in this world of Vietnam, it's a crazy world. It's a crazy world. Sex, drugs, rock and roll. It really is crazy. So, right? And then he goes, but what happens right after that scene? I go, I don't know, I'll put the script down. I didn't read anymore. I think it's just wrong. He goes, you go immediately to tell Opie that you killed his wife. Right away. Kill me. You want to be killed. You just have to stab me. Jake's had it. He's had it with the cover up. He's had it with his feelings. Gemma's just come on to him. He can't go through with it. He's looking at a picture of little Jack's on the wall. And so Kurt talked me, walked me off the ledge a little bit. And he was right. He was right. We have to keep reminding ourselves that and people like you, like all our greatest fans, oh, they got into it, oh, that would never happen, or oh, it's a fictional story. It's called television. It's television. So, yeah, that was one time.
Gentleman here?
That was Sutter. That's Kurt's own problem. One of many. One in 1,000. Yeah, that was Sutter, man. I mean, I'm so glad he gave me that oddity. That was so great to play with, weirded out with dolls. Remember that one scene I had, season 3, when I'm at that house, Gemma's dad, and there was one scene where all those little dolls were behind me, and I tried to, I was looking around, no one's around, I tried to get close to the cabinet to just get over my fear and put my nose up there like that. It was like, oh, that's so much fun. Kid. Yeah. Yeah. That was near the end. Me and Ryan.
You had a second question?
Yeah, with the longer level, but like who chose all the music? Because the soundtrack was fantastic.
Yeah, Bob and Kurt, yeah, the two of them, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, they were amazing, the music was just absolutely phenomenal.
Katie Segal.
Katie sang a lot of tunes, yeah. Yeah, no, it's incredible.
But, yeah, jumping in the alley.
Do you still all like hang out? You know, like
Do we all like hang out?
yeah, like go to
No.
parties, meet up.
No. Yes, of course we do. No, when we can. It's really, it's always that's why, one of the reasons why, these beautiful little happenings here are one of the times that Tommy and Boone and Ronnie and I and Ryan can hang out with you once in a while. Charlie's pretty tough for Charlie now, he's pretty.
You can't go anywhere.
He can't even go out of his house. This is what I think, I'm kind of a celebrity, trying to be Charlie Hunnam right now. So, but we love each other, we really do. Okay, we gotta wrap this up.
Go ahead, last question?
Yep, okay. I was gonna say, there's been talk about prequels, sequels, Jax's dad, Jax's sons, the Mayans having their own show. What do you think would be the most successful?
I have no idea. All I know is they are doing a Mayan spin-off. They filmed it now.
It's been in the works for a while.
It has.
Will you be in it?
Will I be in it?
Making an appearance or something?
I don't just make appearances. If they ever, I'm not gonna say it, but basically, the 7 years that we had as Sons of Anarchy, that will be iconic memories for all you beautiful fans and us who did it.
Yeah.
No one will forget it. But I do love that Sutter and John Landgraf, who's the greatest, he's just the greatest runner of any network ever at FX. I think they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a Mayan spinoff. We know who lived in Sons of Anarchy, and we know who's dead.
Yeah.
So I guess it's always open to many things, but I am really hoping and wish them the best. I hope it's amazing. Emilio Rivera, who's played Alvarez, right?
Yep.
He's in it. I mean, he's just the greatest ever. Love him so much, and so I wish them well. But there'll never be another Sons of Anarchy. That was pretty cool.
You can't always go back, and when you've done something so perfectly done, to try and recreate it again, just don't.
Yeah, but you guys know Kurt Sutter's mind a little. He doesn't want to recreate anything. He's into doing something. I think sure they're on Vice, it's another club, right?
Yeah.
But it's the Latino element now. It's not going to be in LA. It's going to be in Arizona and New Mexico. It's going to be by the border. It's going to be a different drama, different feel. But let's see. Let's just see how it does. I really hope it's great.
Kim Coates, ladies and gentlemen.
Brag about myself for one thing.
Yeah.
Just because I think it's so cool. For Bad Blood, that Mikey brought up, the first season, this past March, I was nominated for Best Actor. It's my 4th. That's not what I'm bragging about. But that's part of it, though. So I'm 0 for 4, by the way. I think I should give you one eventually. But I just got nominated, and it's the first time ever in Canada where, the Tonys in New York are the Dora May Moore Awards in Toronto. I was nominated for Best Actor in Jerusalem, being back on stage. So the same year, Best Cinema, Best Actor on stage. That's cool. That's cool. I don't know if Constance is still here, but I don't know. Did anyone see Jerusalem in this audience? Did anyone see it? Oh, there's Gail. Hi, Gail. How good was that play? There you go. Hi, Kira. You made it. Anyway, that's the godmother of one of my oldest daughter, Gail Gorman, her beautiful daughter. From Hamilton.
Yeah, Hamilton!
She's actually from Ireland/Toronto, but she's Hamiltoned out now. Anyway, so that's cool, right? So that's pretty cool, and I think the awards are June 25th, and they're giving me the day off on Bad Blood so I can be there with my daughter. We got nominated for all the 6 big things: actor, play, director, set, lighting, and ensemble. All of my co-stars got nominated for Best Ensemble, so excited. Thank you all very much.